Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft survival series. We are again over by the sorting system, and do you hear a difference in the audio quality? Because hopefully you should. I just bought a new microphone, a Blue Yeti, space gray for those of you who are wondering what color it is. And it's working pretty well. I actually did another video just before this, the one with the beacon, to see if anybody would notice the difference, which hopefully you did. If you watched that video, I'll link to it in the description. This video will probably sound a little bit better because I'm still changing around the settings on it and messing with it. So hopefully you'll see an improvement in the audio quality. And now on to our regularly scheduled episode. So I've made a couple changes since the last episode. I've made a couple more colors of concrete powder and started filling in the rest of this side of the sorting system. Like I've got black concrete powder here. I haven't put any of the concrete in yet. I'm going to need to build another floor. I'm running low on redstone. I told you last episode I only had a couple pieces left. And I actually went mining twice since last episode. Once I went branch mining and then I went caving, and I got some more redstone. This is all the redstone I got from caving. I have yet to mine it with a Fortune 3 pickaxe, and I don't really know where I put the other redstones in here. Yeah, it's not that much, but it's enough for now. So I've also filled in the rest of the redstone on that side of the sorting system. Although if I'm going to build another floor, I'm going to need a lot more of this. And I've also got to clean up this area right here. These chests were kind of temporary and ugly. I just put these here for while I was building the sorting system. And I guess I'm still working on it, but yeah, these really need to move. And I might move the auto smelter too, because I kind of just built it in the middle of nowhere. So I'm going to be cleaning this area up, you might notice that. And I've also started clearing a space on the opposite side of the tunnel that we built last episode. So if I come over here, let me go down the ladder. If any of you didn't see the last episode, we built this nice underwater glass tunnel that's going to lead to our secret underground base over here. And so I've just started clearing a little tunnel out, and we're probably going to have some doorways on the side of here that lead to other rooms and even other hallways. Also, you may have noticed that I've put in some tunnels for now, just to keep mobs from spawning. This is temporary lighting. Eventually I'm probably going to put maybe glowstone or redstone lamps or something like that along the sides here. Preferably I would use sea lanterns, but I don't really have access to those yet. I've also done a couple more things. I've moved the concrete generator that converts concrete powder into concrete. I've moved it from over by the sorting system there to all the way over here next to the nether portal. And so it's basically the same thing. I have some wood behind here so that when we're mining with our pickaxe we don't accidentally break the dirt. I don't know. It's pretty much the same thing as we did in last episode. There's water on both sides now, so it's symmetrical. And we put the concrete powder in the middle, and then we mine it, and we get concrete. A couple things over here. I've started adding wooden stairs to the house. I was planning to do this a while ago, but it kind of gives it some depth and improves the looks a little bit. I've only done this side so far, and there's also a chest with some seeds now by the wheat farm and a fence gate. That way we can still come in here to fix stuff if something falls in and breaks our wheat, which has been happening a little bit. Like, looks like there's a block over here that I missed. Mostly just when I'm fish farming. Mobs spawn, I guess, and then they walk onto the wheat and trample it. Not a big problem. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and mine this redstone. I have my fortune pick here. It's not that much. I'm guessing this will give us... Oh, I don't know. Not really good at this. Okay. Hopefully at least a stack or two. Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, this is Fortune 3, so we're getting a lot extra. Yeah, maybe 3 stacks. Yes, 3 stacks. I forgot to break down the lapis. It's only 3 pieces. There we go. Still over a stack. I've moved it over to the dye section because otherwise all the lapis would first go into this chest here, and it wouldn't go into the dye section until it overflowed that chest, which it's probably never going to do. But we do have a bunch so far. Still mostly only using it for enchanting. I did make some blue concrete powder though, I think. So that would be right here. Yep. So there's a stack of that. So now I have to mine out some secret rooms over on this side. I'd like to go a little deeper, I think. So this is probably going to be like the main entrance, and then I think somewhere around here, because that's where I ended the tunnel, we're going to have a staircase. So what we're going to do is start digging down here, and then we'll go down a little deeper, and then I'll keep digging out the tunnel and start making some rooms. So I think I'm probably just going to time-lapse this. Okay, so I've waited until I'm a pretty good distance from that cave to go ahead and start digging the rooms out. So I think the first one's going to be like over here, and I'm going to have like some double doors and like a 3-block tunnel, and then the room will start opening up like here. I don't know how wide this is going to be. So one idea I had for some of these underground rooms is that we could have like a mob dungeon. So we try to collect like one of every hostile mob and put them down here. And some of them will be easier, like zombies and skeletons and creepers, because they'll actually spawn in a dark room and then we can just name tag them. But others will be harder, like ones we have to get from elsewhere. Like I guess, I don't know, like shulkers if we did those, or any of those things, but I think that'd be a cool idea for some of these rooms. So I'm going to keep digging out this room. I'm going to put another torch here. I'm actually going to dig this one and another one on the other side, and then we'll start putting stuff in them. Alright, room number 1 is finished. Now for the one on the other side. Alright, so the 2 rooms are finished. At least I'm finished digging them out. So what I want to do is have some doors to enter them. I want to have 4 doors on either side, I think. Or maybe just 2. Yeah, just 2. So I'll have 4 doors in total, and 8 pressure plates. So let's go ahead and make some stone pressure plates. So there will be some here, and some here, and the doors will go right here. So they might open if we're walking through the middle of the tunnel, but I think it'll be fine. Or we could set them back. I think that's what I'll do. So I'm going to put these like in the middle of the tunnel, so the doors will go right here. And these actually need to be stone, because I'm going to be replacing all of this eventually with stone. And then I'll go make some iron doors. It's all stone here, so I'll just move these. I missed one there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get some iron, and then I will make the doors. Alright, here goes the doors. So now it feels kind of like a dungeon or an evil laboratory. And now I think I'm going to clean up some of this stuff, like the ores, like the coal and the, what's this, granite, andesite, and all that stuff. Time for another time lapse, I guess. Okay, room number 1 is now cleaned out from all the stuff that isn't stone, basically. And now for the other room, which might be a little harder because there's a bunch of gravel. Alright, both rooms are now just stone, and now I need to figure out what I'm going to put in them. I could do the mob thing, but, yeah, I think that's too big a project for right now. So right now I'm going to figure out something else to put in them, like maybe some kind of laboratory or storage room. So I figured out what I'm going to do with these 2 rooms. This is going to be an ore room where we collect different types of ores. And the other one is going to be a plant room where we're going to have different types of plants. I don't know if this will be big enough because there's lots of plants in Minecraft, but we'll start with the ores. If I hadn't broken down the redstone and lapis, we would have had 2 more. There's some weird something on the side of my screen. Anyway. So we're going to go down in a row, and I think we'll just, I'm thinking maybe we'll just start and place them randomly along the floor, so we can make, let's see, how many blocks is this across? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What we can do, I think there's too many ores. We'll give each ore 2 blocks, and then we can always expand the room this way. And so what I'm going to do next is start placing random diamond ore blocks around here. Like this. And we'll place one like here. And last one can go there. I only have 8 because I broke down the other ones I had to make something, I can't remember what. Anyway, then next we've got emerald, then gold. I don't have any emerald ore. It's kind of hard to find. But gold we've got plenty of, so we can place some around like this. Okay, then next comes, I think, iron, so the two metals are together. We have lots of iron ore because we don't need to smelt it anymore because we have our iron farm. Then I think it's redstone, then coal. So we're gonna skip these two and then dig away 2 more blocks. Alright, so I've dug away those 2 blocks, and now we're going to go ahead and place the coal, and that should be the last one. There we go, and we'll put a torch there. So we're only missing, wait a second. Oh, I forgot lapis. I guess we can just put lapis here. Or actually, I'm gonna put it next to the diamond, because they're both blue. So time to dig away another 2 blocks. Alright, and now I need to clean up the walls on either side. Whoops, that's supposed to happen. Yeah, this all needs to be turned back into stone. Okay, there we go. So, the room's not quite finished yet, but we made pretty good progress on it. I'm going to eventually get the other ores, the lapis, emerald, and redstone, and fill those in. And then we might do some other decoration, like maybe a minecart track going around, like an abandoned mine shaft. And now we're going to do the other room. This is going to be our plants room. And my inventory is getting a little filled up here. I'm gonna get rid of some of this stuff. Okay. So I'm just gonna go up to my base, and we're going to grab all the plants that we have, as well as some dirt. And then we're going to go ahead and make like a little garden area. Alright, I have got some different plants in my inventory here. I've got some grass, sugarcane, flowers, potatoes, wheat and carrots. So I think we're just going to make rows of dirt. And I also brought some grass so that we can spread that along the dirt. So I guess we'll start like right here. So this will be the first row of dirt. I threw that on the ground. Okay. And we'll put the grass there so it'll spread to the rest of the blocks. And then, so on there I guess we can have like, we'll start with, I don't know. You know, one thing I forgot to do was actually to fill these buckets up with water. But if we come out to the tunnel here, we only need 2, so we can make an infinite water source. We can just go ahead and fill these up with the water from here. There we go. Okay, so the water source is going to go right here for now. And then what we're going to do, I'm trying to decide if I should have 3 rows of dirt or 1 row of dirt and then the water. I think I'll have 3 rows of dirt. So we'll go ahead and rip out this stone here. And we also need to figure out how to do lighting. There'll be less spots for lighting because there'll be plants everywhere. Okay, so these 2 blocks are also going to be dirt. There we go. And put that there. Okay, and then this block will just be a row of water. Not waters. I'm really running out of inventory room. Once we start placing these down, though, we'll have some more space in our inventory. So there will be some stone here, and then the water bucket, and the other water bucket, and the other water bucket, and we'll keep going down the line. Okay, there we go. Now I brought a hoe so we can... yeah, I guess it's not going to matter if there's grass here. Doesn't seem to be spreading anyway. Let's go ahead and turn this all into farmland. Yeah, we can't place the torches here, so I'll have to go, I guess, on the walls or in the ceiling. And there we go. And then we'll place down first our wheat seeds. Oh, you know, we missed one, which is beetroots. I guess we can place those right at the front there when we get some. I checked the village and I don't think there's any there. Okay, so then we'll have carrots next, I guess. They look pretty much the same before they've grown. They look pretty much the same before they've grown. And then potatoes. Actually, I think they might be. And then I brought bones for bone meal, although we're only going to need that on the for the grass if we want to make double tall grass. So next we'll have, I guess, the grass, and for that I'll actually need a grass block. So we'll have the grass here first. Or actually, here we'll have the sugar cane. Because it has to be right next to the water. Oh no, these need light. Just put a torch above them there. Okay, and then which ones were these? Potatoes and carrot. Okay, and then the dirt will continue to run along like this. Oh no, no, no. Whoops. I accidentally replaced the water with the dirt. Okay, this needs to go along here like this. And then the grass block will just go right here. Okay. And then we need to move the water. Good thing I made an infinite water source out here. I really have no inventory space. And just keep going along like this. There we go. Okay, so next we're going to put in the sugar cane. So we'll put that on top of here, next to the water. And then we'll do some grass. Along like this. And yeah, we need some bone meal, so Make like 6 of that. No. Okay. There we go. So now we have some grass and some tall grass, and there's my bones. And then, let's see what else we have left. I think that's just about it. Oh, I have some poppies we can place down. And then we've got extra room for anything else we might need. So I'll go ahead and put the poppies down. And hopefully the grass will spread underneath these plants. And it'll look a little bit nicer once that's happened. Okay, so anything else in our inventory that we haven't planted yet? The lily pads. I think that's a new sound. Okay, so the garden is done for now. Hopefully this grass will spread. If not, I can always just put some around the... I can just replace the blocks underneath these plants. So, that room is just about done for now. It looks pretty nice. This room is also done. So we have a good beginning for our secret underground complex. So I think that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.